We are live.
Right now?
Right now.
We're live right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a different platform again.
Oh boy. Hi.
But we're back. Welcome back to our Bourbon and Blush channel.
I was not ready to be live right this second.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, surprise. All right. Tonight we are doing samples of L and K and L in alphabetical order from the blind sampling from the MassHole. You guys have been following along. You know that if you're playing along with the samples, he will be revealing all the answers so we can see how horribly wrong we are. Probably second week of October. I know we've tossed first week around a little bit, but I don't know if everyone's going to be done. So that'll be on barnight.com with all the boys. So that'll be a good time.
Boys and girls.
Boys and girls, you'll be there. Yes. All right. So sample K. Oh, a pen.
I have a pencil.
Take the black one.
I thought you were going to take the pink one for a second.
It smells very familiar.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's very, I get like some spice and vanilla and caramel, like your typical.
Some dark fruits on there. Plum, maybe.
I
Or
don't know.
cherry.
Not sure. Yeah, maybe I could get some dark fruit on there.
Like a prune. That's fantastic. I really like that a lot.
Woo!
Yeah, it got me. I'm not sure. I mean, it's hugging a lot.
Fantastic.
It's my favorite so far.
Very, very good.
Yeah, that is.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's.
I'm going to take another sip of that, I think, before I write anything down.
Well, all I wrote was a score. It's. I mean, that's a 97, 98 for me. Yeah, I don't. I mean, his so the scoring was again. I have a hard time with it, but 98 to 100 is the best thing I've ever tasted. And this is.
It's very good.
Up there, it's fantastic.
I mean, it's got some proof.
It does.
Like, I thought maybe like 125. It gets you.
It doesn't on the second one. The finish is incredible. Wow. That's great.
It's very good. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get the standard, bourbon notes. You get the vanillas, the caramels. It's got a lot of spice and flavor on the back palate, but I don't know that I think it's a rye.
I don't actually necessarily know that it's a rye.
Yeah.
It is definitely, my guess on the proof is probably around 120, 125.
Yeah.
It drinks hot. It's very good.
I think that spice on the back is proof more than rye.
More than the rye.
But
Yeah.
it's got not a lot of rye notes in it. I don't know what this is. Well, that's unfortunate because I really enjoyed that. This is by far my favorite one.
I don't know.
There's nothing I don't like about it. The nose is fantastic. Like we said, I get the vanilla, the caramel. There's a little oakiness on there, but not a lot. It does seem to have some age to it, but it's not overly oaky or dry or anything like that. Great mouthfeel. I mean, it's still running down my glass. Even it's got.
I think I might. I want to side by side the next sample that we get to see if I get any like differences on notes.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Super good. Yeah. I just am stealing your scoring sheet thing. Oh my.
Just as we're pouring up L, if you guys are following us on Facebook, Bourbon and Blush, you'll see that today we are getting back into
We were in the kitchen.
the kitchen, I guess, and those bourbon candied pecans are back. The bourbon balls are back with a new twist on the bourbon. For those, the pecans we normally use, a 1783, it just holds up well through the cooking and the flavor profiles there. And anything above that or fancy, if you try to use a stag or something, it gets lost in the sugar. Anything less than 1783 it just doesn't hold up as well. That seems to be the one that has worked the best. But,
yeah.
so the small batch 1783 bourbon candied pecans are we'll be taking orders soon, but we started making them now just to kind of get
back in the groove
and give us something to snack on.
They're not diet.
No, they're not. We tried to figure it out. I got like 8 carbs a piece.
Not good.
Not keto. That's completely different.
It smells fruity to me on the nose.
So,
I don't know about for you, but for me,
very fruity, light citrusy, like a not a heavy citrus, but like a light fruit, citrusy fruits, grapes, maybe just lighter, apple, things like that. I feel like if I try to smell apple, I can. If I try to smell,
it's very sweet.
could be weeded.
Very, very sweet. It still has proof. It's very sweet. That is not, I didn't expect it to match the nose for me. I mean, it smelled very sweet. And a lot of times, like when I smell a very sweet bourbon, I get a lot of different notes on my palate.
Got a little bit of proof to it. I'm going to come back again. I hope I'm not, because that first one could have been a little higher.
Yeah, I have a little bit left that we will share it. We go back to it.
But
see what it does.
That one, K will rank over L for me. I feel like this could be like a Weller 107 or something. It doesn't feel like it's as high a proof as the last one. I feel like it is weeded. If it's not weeded, it's definitely just the pairing is so much sweeter than that one. But I think it's around 105 to 110. So, Weller 107 would fit that bill. Maker's Cask, not quite the same profile that I get on Maker's. Maybe a Private Select. I think they're around 112. A little bit of heat at the end.
At the very end.
Makes me think it's a little proofy. Yeah, it's sweet. The nose is crisp. I get apples and fruit. A little citrusy on the nose, and then that little bit of that sweetness that you can kind of catch on the nose from that weeded bourbon. I feel like I get that on this.
I'm going to rank it lower because I liked Sample K more.
Yeah. Here's the thing. This is lower for me. It's going to fall in around a 93, which puts it still in the 93 to 97 category. So I would definitely have a bottle.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It was very, very good. I'm guessing Weller 107.
Not doing great on the guesses myself. I don't know. I have no
we're
idea.
doing terrible on our guesses. I guarantee we have none right.
Yeah.
I'm going to change all mine that night.
No, you have to upload them to Survey Monkey prior. Did you know that? Were you following the directions? Probably not.
Not a big direction guy. It's not my bag.
He directly texted us that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Conrad, back me up because I know you're going to watch this.
Conrad, I pay
Probably about
to every one of your text messages.
one of 5 fans that we have watching these videos.
We did also tonight. I don't know what this just hit me. We did the bourbon balls, obviously.
Yes.
And those will go out for some samples here, just some friends that will be on the show, and that's going to be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
We're not Josh Boyer, however, we did try our hand at a half gallon of peaches. So
Excited about that. Maybe
Yeah.
to make some old fashions with the.
or just eat them and get drunk. Not sure.
Wow. I think it would be fancier in a cup.
Yeah.
And
You could
do both.
we could put them in a cup before you eat them.
Could do that too.
Good. So.
No fans. This is a little bit astringent for me.
I really
compared
like
to the
that
other one.
I really, really like L. K is still by far my favorite, but L is absolutely fantastic as well. And I would be glad to have more of either for sure.
Do you want to try K one more time? You want to revisit that? You can have a sip
No, I have
out of mine.
It's okay. I mean, whatever K is, if it's the one of the accessibles. Oh, whole damn thing went right in there.
Accidentally put the rest of the sample in his bottle.
Whatever this is, if it is accessible, I will have more. See the color on that?
It does have a very good color, yeah.
Also, you can see in my glass the horrible placement of our ring light tonight. So that's unfortunate. Although it makes my whiskey look like a sunset.
It's fancy.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. God, the nose is incredible. Now, it's funny to talk to people who are getting into whiskey or whatever, and you do these noses. And I remember when all whiskey smelled the same. Like you didn't have that ability to kind of pick out different things. And now when you have two next to each other, these that are so different, it's actually really weird.
I mean, I used to drink Fireballs, so remember.
What'd you get on the palate of your second round?
I thought I got something a little bit different.
It's
I'm gonna
peanut.
take. I just was gonna say that it's a little bit nutty,
A little bit nutty.
and I didn't get that. I didn't
At
get
all.
that the first round. Sometimes I
Yeah.
like to switch and do the samples like that.
It's just a little bit of mint tea. It shouldn't hurt you. Definitely peanut. If I would have had that on the first round, I would have said this was a Knob Creek pick all day long.
It's a good guess.
But it was not there on the first.
Aren't some of the Knob Creeks around 125?
Absolutely. Oh, well, the single barrels are 120.
Yeah.
From the stores. I'm
Right.
not sure if the.
I don't think I don't have any Knob Creek in my cabinet.
I don't know. The store-bought single barrels are 120 for the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
The picks are whatever the picks are. So, I have some that are a little higher than that. I believe when they get up into like the 16-year-old, they're a little higher than 120. They don't do it.
It's just funny. I definitely did not get anything nutty. I didn't even write that down on the first round of tasting. So
No, but it's there now. It's peanut. I normally get a nutty flavor on Heaven Hill, but this is more directly peanut. So I think it might be a Knob Creek pick. That's what I'm gonna.
Good guess.
That's what I'm gonna guess.
That was definitely
not be.
different after.
Still one of my favorites. You know, I believe Conrad said, what do we have, 14 minutes? I believe Conrad said that this was one of his favorites. And I don't.
L?
If it's a pick.
L or K?
K.
Okay.
And if it's a pick, it's hard to be one of your favorites unless you have like multiple bottles.
Generally.
He sent out about 25 of these blinds. That's one bottle. So unless he had an extra bottle of a favorite pick, that's a horrible guess, actually.
He just talked himself right out of that. I don't know.
That's fantastic.
I'm feeling bad at this, but
No.
I am enjoying
I feel like I appreciate
these
that
2
you sent that
samples.
one.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. All right.
We only have 3 more left.
3 more left. We'll do a
Like a
triple
grand finale.
grand finale triple on that one.
Yeah.
I think we will.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That sounds great. And we'll have some snacks and bourbon balls. And
Yeah, we can show you some of the little creations
Yeah.
we've been doing in the kitchen in case you don't already know.
if you don't know,
Now you know.
now you know. And when you see everyone else eating them on their lives, you're gonna want to know.
Yeah.
Some high recommendations from some pretty good podcasts, I think. That we'll be seeing here. So. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I can't wait until we can do M, N, and O. And then hopefully, like I said, this first or second week of October, live on barnight.com with Conrad from the MassHole and the Bar Night Boys, Dustin, Clint, and Troy, and myself, and Miss Laura will be there. And it's going to be a good time. And I don't think we have any of these right at all.
Stop guessing.
Yeah. Now we just get on here and drink them. They're
Yeah.
good. They're great.
Yeah, love
The
that.
number scoring part is easy. It's super easy. So I'm excited. I hope to see you guys all on the barnight.com live for the reveal of these.
Yeah, it'll be super fun.
And even if you didn't get to participate, we'll have the chat room open on that night. So you'll be able to jump on there and if you remember any of the horrible guesses that we had, you can make fun of us the entire time. So trolls are welcome, I guess. So we'll see you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.